welcome to another episode of the Capcom Podcast. I'm Cameron.
Oh, I'm Anthony. My arm is split.
Oh, that's fun. My name is Jack.
And I guess we're drinking now?
Yeah, cheers to the movies. Cheers to Cam.
Yeah.
Everyone coming on down to the house. We have an in-person pod today.
Absolutely amazing. I love to see it.
Very, very exciting stuff. My lovely wife is slaving away in the kitchen. And Anthony and Cam were nice enough to come down to the house. So we're just going to have a good time with this one. We all saw the film Thursday night, and I think we all had a fairly good time then.
I enjoyed it.
We're going to have a fairly good time now. So we're just going to keep the good times rolling.
It was fun. I ate way too much wings.
I'm dying.
Then I ate way too much Twizzlers, but it was worth
it.
it.
It's insane. No, I'm absolutely excited to be here with you guys.
Yeah.
I can't be in the States as often as you guys are.
I know it.
So it's really cool to be able to be here in person.
Welcome.
I love it. I
To
absolutely
the
love
United States.
It's great to have you back.
it. It's great to
It's
be
great to
back.
have you
It's great to have you back. We got to hang out
Jersey
Thursday.
Shore.
We're hanging out again. Yeah, the beautiful gray Jersey Shore. Actually, yesterday was gorgeous.
Yesterday was beautiful.
And they say 3 o'clock could also be a beautiful day.
I thought
Jackie,
it was
is
the
that
rain.
true
I thought
or
it
is
was the
that
rain
false?
or something?
See, my wife fancies herself a meteorologist, an amateur meteorologist, so she usually is pretty on it. And I believe she said 3 o'clock. Sun might be peaking a little bit.
That'd be really cool. We
That
love a little
means
peak.
it's a little
That could be
beach
old
time.
intel, and I'm not slandering your good meteorologist name, Jackie.
I love a
I
little
don't know where
peek.
my phone went. So.
I love little peaks.
Peaks are fun.
But today, guys, we got a cool movie to talk about.
Hail Mary. Not like, you know.
Yeah, like exactly
Aaron
like
Rodgers.
Like,
Hail
No,
Mary.
it is exactly
like that. That's literally what she says in the movie.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But it's
It's
not.
like that, but
There's
It's-
no football.
It's that. Oh, you know what?
There's no football.
There's no football.
There's no
There's
football.
no
There's
football.
no. There's no balls.
There's
There's no
no
running.
football.
There's no height.
They just
height,
put it
hut,
in. They just put it in terms that a dumb American
Exactly.
can understand.
Exactly.
Yup.
It's different.
Okay. Now I'm tracking. Yep.
It's different.
Yep. It is
Gang,
different.
who wants to talk about what Project Hail Mary's about?
Yeah. I mean, I'm hosting, so sure. Let's go for it. Project Hail Mary is it's a film adapted from a book. Neil, right?
Neil.
Andy Neil.
Andy Neil.
Andy
You're right.
Neil is the author, and it's got a lot of hype floating around. This movie had a lot of hype, a lot of 5-star reviews.
Just a lot of floating around.
A lot
in
of
general.
good, a lot of floating.
That's a lot of floating.
There's a lot of floating.
It's a lot of space
But
talk.
it's about a scientist who becomes an astronaut, and it's a movie about what he experiences in space, the isolationism. Gets a little scary at times.
One jump scare.
There is one. There is jumps.
One jump scare that got me pretty good, may I add.
Yeah.
I jumped off that seat. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was like,
Yeah. I mean, there was a couple of jump scares that I also got hit with, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah, and at its core, it's a movie about friendship.
Yeah.
And self-sacrifice, and doing what's best
for society.
for everybody, not just yourself. And that's really what I took away from the movie without giving too much away. What I will give away is my beautiful wife designed these cocktails for us.
They're really good. They're really
They're
good.
really good. It's just funny how he said it. It's just so. It's like a callback. You just went on. I don't know. It's just.
That was a good transition. That was a good. You should be an anchor. You should be a news
Right,
anchor.
exactly. So, it's one of those movies that I didn't read the book.
Did
but,
you? I didn't either.
No, I don't read.
No.
Oh, right.
It's
Well,
fair.
reading's hard. Reading's
Reading's
hard.
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 It's really tough for me.
But I have a couple friends. Sweet Baby Bo does swim lessons on Saturday,
Nice.
and one of the dads in her swim lesson, he read the book, and he was
Okay.
excited for the movie, and he said the book was great.
Yeah.
One of my buddies from Charleston, South Carolina, read the book. Everyone who's read the book loves it.
Yeah.
Really?
And the majority of the reviews for the movie are positive.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not just going to come in here and let this movie walk clean. You know what
You
I mean?
never do.
Boy.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna have an argument today, my friends.
Yeah.
Folks, we are gonna have an argument today.
And I am sorry for that because I don't want to be confrontational because it was good and we did have fun, but I do have my problems.
I cried 4 times.
Did you really?
I did. I cried 4 times.
I don't think I
And my boss saw it, and she cried 3 times. And you know what?
I'm not a crier in those movies. Though.
I cried. Those feels were in there. I love this movie. I read a little bit about the discourse online about how it kind of compares to the book. Like the short of it is, it kind of takes every single story beat, but the one thing that it doesn't take from the book is like all the like science-y like stuff,
Right, like
which is like fair because like how can you really translate that into a film
Yeah.
and make it like super like not just technical?
Yeah, because I heard in the book, that's similar to Jurassic Park, where there's a lot of like science that they kind of throw at you, but with a book,
Right.
it's you're pacing at your own
Right,
rate,
right,
you know,
right.
so you can kind of take it all in, and I've heard he did a great job. Like he throws a bunch of science at you, but you're like you love it.
Right.
And same thing in Jurassic Park, because Ian Malcolm, he's a mathematician, and he's all about probabilities,
Sure.
and so in the book, but like in a movie, you don't want to throw too much science at
No.
stupid
Right.
Americans. Yeah. You know,
With that, and I feel like it'd be too much like Interstellar. It would be a lot of science of us. It'd be a second coming Interstellar in 2026.
I mean, people were saying that's the second coming of Interstellar.
Did you guys
Or-
feel a little bit of The Arrival when they were trying to talk to Rocky,
Yeah,
similar to
Yeah.
when she was trying to communicate in Arrival?
Yeah, I 100%, but it was a lot more adorable. than
Well,
Arrival.
I would go to war for Rocky.
Really?
I wouldn't.
Oh, I love Rocky.
I wouldn't go to war for the aliens from Arrival.
Arrival.
But I would have gone to
War
war
with
war
Rocky?
for Rocky for sure.
Rocky's like this gentle soul, though.
Yeah.
He's this gentle little Rocky soul.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm a sucker for sentient rocks. I'm a sucker for sentient
you
rocks.
could say you have sentimental value.
That was a good one.
Thank you. I'll be here all night. Even the dog likes it.
The dog does like it. So, Cam,
Yes.
first thoughts on the film.
I was blown away. I loved it. I think visually it's super well made. I think acting wise, you have a lot of strong performances. You gotta love the puppetry of Rocky, who is the robot Rock. Like I'm a
That's
puppets
the-
guy. I love good puppetry.
Practical puppets.
And you know
rule.
what? That
do
puppet
roll.
is great.
Do roll.
And also the voice that they give Rocky, like the automated voice and the way that he talks, so adorable and so much fun. We're gonna get into that. I see.
No, I
Oh,
like
okay.
the voice. And when you said that, I was just thinking about the scene in the movie because, well, we'll get there, but is how they tried all the different voices
Yeah.
and then they landed on that one.
Right.
Some of the voices they tried were fun. And
Sure.
that's one of those things where you almost wish you read the book because then you could have like put the voice in your head when you
Sure.
read it to what was on
That's
screen.
fair.
Compare it, and you could compare and
But
contrast.
they threw a bunch out there. The Moaning Myrtle was my favorite, obviously.
You of course have like a bunch of classic like practical effects in this film, like also camera wise.
Yes.
Um,
Which did not disappoint me.
No, we love practical effects. We love
The
practical effects.
a big part of this film is the way that these. I guess this isn't a spoiler, right? Or would you call it a spoiler?
I've been treading very carefully.
There's IR in the like infrared that is.
Oh no, that's fine.
I was gonna go into details of why, but like I'll just see that.
That's too
infra-
sciencey for
Yeah.
for.
There's infrared. There's infrared. There's a big component of this film and what they're trying to do, and a lot of the practical effects, like those are practical. They actually use like they got rid of the infrared filter and used it to film. And apparently Ryan Gosling was just floating in this room with a virtual screen basically in front of him, no idea what's going around him, and like he just heard the directors and everyone behind him be like, "Man, this is so cool," and him just be like, "I don't know what's going on." So yeah. I think it was a solid film. I think the IMAX helped. I think IMAX was a good fit for this film. Be nice and big in its aspect ratio.
It helps, but it's not the end all be all.
No, I'm not gonna say it's the end all be all.
If I had like the lasers chair, like if I saw in AMC lasers or Dolby, I think it would have made a better impact because the sound design was really nice in this movie.
Maybe, yeah.
And the aspect ratio is not that much different.
And also, I found out later it wasn't filmed with IMAX. It was filmed and made for and then distributed for IMAX.
Yeah,
That's
it
a nice
also
difference.
wasn't filmed on
Correct.
film. It
Yeah,
was
I know.
digital,
It was
but then
digital.
they mastered it to look
look like-
like film, which
Wild.
Feels
because I
fake.
thought but also I'm assuming
Yeah,
what they did is they took it on a 70mm master and then digitized the
right. We
master.
talked about it.
Yeah.
They did like the opposite.
Yeah.
Which because we talked about it on the way out, and you could see the graininess, right?
Right.
Which I love because it
Same.
feels more tangible, feels more real.
Yeah.
I don't want everything to be clear cut. Sometimes it works, but
Sure.
for this, and then we were like, it must have been shot on film, and then I got home and I was like, oh no, they didn't shoot it
Yeah.
on film. They shot it digitally, but when they mastered it,
I don't
essentially-
think though that film was like a digital effect.
no,
I think
it's
I
a
think-
specific technique that they use.
But I think
should've wrote it
essentially what
down,
they
but-
did is, they basically edited it, mastered it, and then basically printed it, and then scanned that print. That's what I feel like that is what we're watching.
It looked good.
It looked great.
It looked good. That's one thing I can't complain about is the visual effects. The
And-
visual effects kicked ass.
And
Yeah, they did.
And the practical sets kicked ass. The
Yeah.
spaceship that they built.
Yeah.
I guess the guy who had NASA experience who was overseeing it, so
Yeah.
you could tell
For sure.
and practical puppets were.
Yeah. And I
If
guess
when you get a good practical puppet, it's tough to.
and I love the acting in this film. I think Ryan Gosling does a great job. I think Samantha Hula does a great job. And this is her first bigger film since Anatomy of a Fall, I believe. Oh no, so I guess Anatomy of a Fall and Zone of Interest came at the same time.
Yeah, those were basically back to back.
We said we're in the same Oscar season, but
Mhm.
this is her big first Hollywood film after nominated for an Oscar and kind of coming into it. And I think she rose to the challenge. I think she's a great actress. I think will be becoming bigger and bigger over the next couple of years, especially as far as more international actresses go.
She did great. I liked her, and through no fault of her own, she only came. Flashbacks. Is that a spoiler?
I don't think so.
No. She only appears in flashbacks,
Yeah.
right? So the problem with that was her acting was great,
Yeah.
but when she was on screen, it meant that I wasn't moving the story forward. So I was like, oh,
Was
man.
it?
I
thought
thought
it
it
was.
was adding to the story. Because the flashbacks
So
you needed to get the context of what was happening to him and why his interactions were happening on the space.
But
At
also,
first, for sure.
But also, the way that I read, I think we should go put the spoilers up at this point because I think
Well, we haven't given any spoilers.
We haven't. No,
Yeah.
I think we can keep riffing.
Yeah.
Keep
Alright,
riffing. Keep
because
riffing.
I
Because
have,
Anthony
very-
hasn't even given his first thoughts.
that's true because I have something very specific about that.
Alright, so then-
is spoilers. So let's have Anthony.
So
get
let's
sauce,
have
and
Anthony
then-
get his first thoughts, and then
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
I
we can
won't
wrap
be
it.
long. You guys kind of touched base off most of my thoughts of the film. When I walked into this movie, I honestly thought I was gonna hate all the effects, all the cinematography, and everything about it visually. Did I? No, I didn't. My gripes with it are more on the storytelling and the feel of the film, which we'll get into later. Because I thought it felt almost like a Disney Interstellar movie.
It's a buddy
Yeah.
go on an adventure film.
Yeah, and that's okay.
It's done well,
It's
but
done well.
but at its core, that is what it is.
Exactly.
It's a buddy adventure film.
It's a buddy
Sure.
adventure film.
Doesn't
And
mean it has to be a bad film.
Oh, it's not a bad
it's not
film.
a bad film.
It's not a bad film.
But yet you have gripes, and I went out of that movie saying I think this is going to be nominated for Oscars.
I don't see it.
It would be the F1.
That's a
I don't
No,
disagree.
it's the
I'm
F1
not
in
going to disagree with
2026.
that. I'm not going to disagree with that.
And
but
if
I think it's a
it-
better
if
film
it-
than F1.
Do you think it's a better film than Sinners?
No.
No.
And Sinners won almost.
Yeah,
4.
but I think it's better than F1, so I think it would be the F1 because there's enough good,
I would say it's
especially
better than...
technically, visual, it's gonna get nods.
I think it's
in-
better than
in
some
enough
of the, I think it's better than
categories.
at least 3 Best Picture nominees of this past year.
Well, this past year we had Frankenstein, and we had F1, and we had
Train Dreams.
Train Dreams. So yeah, I mean, I did like Train Dreams, to tell you the truth. But I also have a young child, and then
Sure.
so when he loses his young child, it's like, oh no. And that was fine. What really killed me in Train Dreams was when he thought she came back, But then
No, I like that.
But no. But then he woke up the next morning and she was gone again. That broke me. That broke me.
I think the
unfortunately.
voiceovers of Train Dreams got me. I just was like, this is ruining the story.
Yeah, that's one of those things where the movie had I didn't like the plane. The plane scene at the end. Let's get off Train Dreams. Doesn't matter. It's probably better than that. It's better than those three. So you're right. So I think it would slip in. It's gonna get visual effects nods because the visual effects were awesome.
Visual effects, production. I mean, I could see production design. I could see camera.
I wish cinematography was better though. I feel like the cinematography was lacking. It was mostly wide shots and close-ups. And that was the whole film.
There's a lot of close-ups.
And there's a lot of wide shots.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a tight space. You're on a space.
They did do some cool tracking shots around
I'm not going to say it's supposed to win anything. I'm just saying I think
I'm just saying, for a space film, I want a little more cinematography. Like, I get, like, a space film's going to have beautiful visual effects, beautiful practical effects. The Puppeteer is amazing. Rocky
The Puppeteer is fantastic.
Amazing.
Say what you will about the film.
Yeah.
You can't say anything about the puppet. Rocky looked great. It was...
Rocky's my guy.
Rocky's that dude.
Interstellar has great visual effects. And I know you can compare the two. People are comparing the two, but you can't. But the cinematography in Interstellar was a lot better than this.
You can't compare Christopher Nolan to the directors of Spider-Man.
But you can, but you can't.
Into the Spider-Verse.
That's what movies are about, though, is comparing.
I know, but you're talking about two different leagues. Like, I'm gonna say that Into the Spider-Verse is a great film, but this is, I believe, their first, like...
Well, it's a different medium.
But it's also their first non-animation venture, as far as I know.
Yeah, they did Lego Movie.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse. It's Lord and... what's it called? Lord and...
Yeah.
Lord and something. I'm brain dead, people. I apologize. It's Lord and something. They have like 5 credits to their name. They're all decent flicks. But it's a big jump. And like you said, this Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I mean, I can't compare Interstellar, one of the best films of all time.
Because
with this,
go ahead and ask your favorite director who he likes watching film, and he'll say, "Well, Christopher Nolan does some really cool stuff." So you know what I mean.
I'm gonna put up spoilers.
You've been dying to do it, Cam. Just get after it.
Get after it.
Here's the thing.
Let's talk.
And I now forgot my point because.
You said it was a specific point.
It was a specific point. Can someone remind me what we were talking about that moment?
Oh my goodness, look what we have here.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That is homemade kiwi salsa with fresh corn chips.
And who made this?
Jacqueline Lee.
Who is?
I don't know. She lives here. I don't know where she is.
I'm literally fishing for something very specific.
I wasn't gonna give it to you.
That's beautiful life.
Thank you.
I get off on being withholding.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Nice job, Jackie. All right,
So
boom. It just took the salsa. Jackie, you did it.
The flashbacks to the moments in time.
Right.
The way that that's why I love the brilliance of, that's what I feel is this film can be so brilliant, is each flashback is him remembering again. And so it's the building up of his memory over time.
Yeah, and
kind of build everything. And that's why I love the way that it's centered. It's like every few like beats, it's like, oh, now we have this new beat. And story beat wise, it works.
And what is your memory build? Your identity. So as he was piecing those together, he's becoming part of a whole now.
Right.
He's like, okay, this is actually who I am.
Right.
He's like, I'm not brave. I am brave. You're all over the place.
It's a battle between himself back and forth though the whole time. Right?
Well, it's a battle about his identity.
Right.
Because he doesn't really know who he is. He realizes right away, I'm smart. I subconsciously know what all of these things are. I don't know why I'm fucking here. Which is disorienting. And then flashbacks, put that puzzle together, right?
Right.
My gripe with the flashbacks is it just dragged the pacing a little bit.
Really? I don't think so.
I don't think it dragged the pacing. I just felt...
I have no issues with the pacing in this film.
You had no pacing issues at all?
I was engaged
the middle. The middle was a little bit.
The 3 endings?
Yeah. They ended it 3 times.
They ended the movie 3 times. And if you want me to go over the 3 endings, I can. Because the first time was when Gosling smashed his head into the device. And he's delirious. Rocky. Here's how I would end the book. He smashes, Gosling smashes his head into the device. Rocky knows that he's going to deteriorate when he gets out of his bubble, right? But he says, screw it. Gets out of his chrysalis, gets Gosling, puts him in the pod, gets him in a coma, because he'd been with the computer on the ship. The ship can induce the coma to him.
He knows what to do.
Give him the fuel.
Yeah.
They already got it. Send him back. Send him back home.
That's a sad ending, though. And the creators of Spider-Man is not going to do that. That's an Interstellar move. That's Christopher Nolan move.
This is your gripe with the film, is that it was too happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, it was happy-go-lucky.
So
I agree.
I'm saying this is what they could have done. And I was like, oh my God, this is hardcore. This is how this movie's going to end. Like, this Rock is going to die on the ship. He's going to wake up on Earth 5 years later with the stuff, because they did the fishing thing. He got it. He's going to wake up on the ship. The Rock's going to be dead, and he's going to be back on Earth.
But then Rocky's whole plan.
And then I guess they have a funeral for Rocky, and it'd be sentimental. And
yes, Rocky's whole plan time. It was going to be dark. It was going to be fucking crazy.
It's going to be dark. You want the dark
So
ending.
anyway, that didn't happen. So then we moved to the second ending, which was, okay, Rocky woke up. Gosling woke up. We're both awake now. This is great. We have our cure. We both went our separate ways. Everybody's happy. We have enough, bacteria.
Yeah, the super, the big boy word.
It's essentially a bacteria that eats the
thing that's killed the star.
They had enough of both, and they had it, and then they both go their separate ways, and they do that goodbye, that awkward goodbye, and the thing, and that was the second ending, and it's like, okay, it's happy-go-lucky, but it's also sad because they're never going to see each other again, never going to be able to talk to each other again. Both worlds are saved. And everyone's happy.
That's why I had to use the bathroom so bad. And I was like, all right, they're going to end it here. I'm going to use the bathroom.
But wait,
there's more.
The third ending. We wake up. Gosling's on Tau Ceti. What was Rocky's? No. What was Rocky's planet?
Eldren.
Starts with an EL.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
ELDREN.
I'm giving. Yep. Nailed it. So we wake up there, and then now that's our third ending. And so, by the third ending, I was like, okay. I wish you'd give me the first one. I was okay with the second one. Now I'm on the third one.
Yeah, but the first one I felt was the climax of the film, not the ending.
That's a long time for the climax of the film, though, Cameron. You're talking 2 hours.
Two plus.
This is a 2+ hour movie.
Yeah, but it's 2 hours and 40 minutes,
It's
right?
2 hours and 36
That means the
minutes.
climax of the film was happening at the 2 hour mark.
At the 2 hour mark.
The climax of the film should have... No, it does not.
2:30.
It should happen at the 1:30, around 1:45.
The climax is at the beginning of the third act, which would be 3/4 into the film.
It could have happened at 1:45.
But now, so here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. Here's the pacing problems. So now we have these 3 endings, but during the 3 endings, they were still doing flashbacks. And at that point, 2 hours into the film, I had already gathered who Gosling was, why he was there. He knew why he was there. I didn't need any more flashbacks at that point.
But the whole ending,
because I was ready to get the story.
The whole ending of the flashback was the fact that he didn't decide to go on this willing.
I knew that.
We knew that.
You had to have known. You had to have known. He never once
Because the beginning of the
volunteered.
flashback, he was like, I don't want to be here, but I want to be here. I don't want to be here, but I want to be here.
But I think the subversion of the genre is that you expect him to rise up to the challenge.
No. I knew that he wasn't going to.
And
so when that was there, I was like,
type.
guys, we know. I want to see what's going on over there. That was my big problem. Other than that, I had a great time. It was the problem is like it felt like they didn't know how to end it. And then there was flashbacks
Do you think
during
it translates better in a book?
I think everything is always better in a book. To
But
tell you
did
the
you guys
truth.
read the book? Did we know the
No. But they apparently went beat for beat. Like the beats in the book are the ones that are in the film. Like there's nothing being added or subtracted.
Really?
Yes.
So it's like we just say
There may be
90% of
one
the
thing
book.
subtracted, and I meant to text Drake before this and ask him.
Did he watch it?
No, he read the book and he's seen it this weekend for sure. We're gonna talk about it, but I follow this guy on Instagram and he did a year ago. He does these funny things where he's like, it's all sci-fi and stuff, and he like does a little bit for all of them.
Right.
And he did it for Project Hail Mary. a year ago when you read the book.
Right.
Somebody might eat human meat in the book at some point.
Really?
Gosh, I really meant to.
Is it
double check
Rocky?
that. No,
No, Rocky doesn't make sense. The way that.
And it didn't make sense for Grace either because he jettisoned the bodies out.
Great.
But
Grace's,
right. The cat. Yeah.
so
Also,
I really should.
I wish they had a little bit more. I understand why we didn't have much of a background between Grace and then the engineer. Sorry, I don't remember captain or the captain. I forget the two names. So the other two people are supposed to be on the ship with them. But like, I wish we had a little bit more like background.
He gets drugged and then immediately goes into a coma.
Correct, but like I don't know, it would have been nice to have like a little bit more like storytelling based on those two characters.
Like
They just exist, like either on the ship or something.
I don't know.
It's the AT&T lady.
It's true. It is the AT&T.
Is it really AT&T lady?
Yeah.
Dude, it was the AT&T. You didn't.
No, I didn't recognize that.
I
You
forgot.
didn't notice that?
I didn't recognize that.
It's
Wait.
all I could think about.
Wait. I'm looking it up right now.
You had to have. The Russian lady was the AT&T lady.
Really?
That means she's got a good accent, though. She's good at accents.
Oh my gosh. That's AT&T lady. Good for her. She's fine.
Oh no! Trust me. I mean, that's.
She had what, like 2 minutes of screen time, but good for her.
2 minutes of screen time. Died in space. Hey, cheers to the lady.
Yeah.
Jacqueline Lee, are you in there?
Uh-huh.
Could we get refills on our petty danks?
Yeah, it's under the recipe.
Never mind.
Cheers to
Good
the...
morning.
Congratulations, AT&T lady. Very proud of you.
Yeah, let's give it up for her. Let's give her a big round of applause for the AT&T lady. She outkicked her coverage. Put it in like
Yeah.
Just in-
What's in it?
just one equal parts all the stuff on the thing.
God.
This was just a bit. That I just
Essentially everything.
You know,
is a
we
bit,
need
and
now,
you have to
though,
know
we need
that.
Flo from State Farm.
Oh my
Not
god!
from State Farm,
Imagine.
Progressive.
Imagine.
Flo in the movie?
I did not. It was like. So there were two jump scares in this movie. Actually,
There was
the
two, yes.
Rocky jump scare, and for
Yes.
me, there was the AT&T lady jump scare. I was
That
like,
was
"God,
jump scare? I call that excitement scare. You're not scared of fear, you're scared of excitement.
It was.
I can't with these people.
Yeah, oh come on. It was a crazy casting choice.
It was a good casting choice.
No, we're happy.
That was
for
the
her.
best 2 minutes of my
We are
life.
happy for her. Interesting. Okay. Also, here's a question I posed to you guys. So the Rocks sent 24 organisms, we'll call them, on a ship to solve the problem. Earth was like, screw it, you get 3. Do you think they just have that many more people? They're more expendable?
I think
Are humans stupid?
No. But
I think
we saw that with their knowledge versus our knowledge were two different strengths and weaknesses. So their weaknesses were our strengths.
Yeah.
Our strengths with their...
Yeah, they're able to match
our
up.
weaknesses with their strength. So I feel like they sent more people in hopes that like having a group of people that were like balance out the strength and weaknesses.
Also, it's a bigger ship, so more people needed to manage the ship.
Because my thought was...
What is the Rock's race? Do you remember? Can we call them Eldarin? That's what
Eldarin sounds really good.
It does, but it's not the name.
That feels like a D&D level of character right there.
It rolls right off the
It
tongue.
does.
It's just
It
nice.
You nailed that.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was perfect. He's an Eldarin. Rocky, he's my Eldarin. His wife, let's give a big shout out to Adrian.
Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
185 years, right? Yeah.
185 years. But yeah, so humans are so stupid because you're inducing they're like, we only need 3. We need a pilot, we need an engineer, and we need a scientist, right? But you're inducing them all in a coma, so wouldn't she like...
No, I think it was just his, no? The rest were active and alive.
No, I think they all had to go into a coma because I didn't want to be in space. Oh, my sweet baby girl. Appreciate that. Go ahead and give me a little blackberry.
No, you can take the blackberry. Here, take this.
Cam, go ahead and top yourself off. Go ahead and top yourself off.
I have something.
Thank you, Mama. I love
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Unhinged.
Little asteroid. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I'm dying.
So wait,
I'm dying.
I digress. I was riffing there.
You
You
were
were
riffing
riffing.
there.
You were popping off. Yeah.
You were like, why was it only 3 humans?
Oh, right.
Yes,
So
yes, yes,
why
yes.
didn't we have like 2 scientists, 2 pilots, 2 engineers? That way, when half of the people don't wake up,
Well,
we
did they
still
all
have one
blow?
on the
Did
beach.
they all blow up?
No, they died
died.
in the.
Was it
They
a
never.
coma?
No, yeah, no. But the others died on the explosion.
No, that was
Yeah.
radiation. We're
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
rocket.
no. Yeah, but were they planning to send? I think they were still only planning to send 3.
Oh,
I
yes,
think
he's right. They were died on the explosion.
Yeah. So was
That's
that?
so true.
You know
They
what?
might have
That's
only planned,
that makes
but that's
sense,
why Ryan
yes.
Gosling. That's why Grace was the one that did it because they had backups for everyone
Mhm.
on Earth.
And Ryan Gosling's
But do you
the
think
backup
on
of the
that
scientist.
ship that blew up,
No,
there
no,
was
no,
like
that was
2
only
of
3.
each?
Your argument's still valid, but
Because it's just not good planning.
Why wouldn't they have backups for the backups?
they had like 7, 8 groups of people. Like, how many backups do you want?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Man,
We have more food.
It's amazing.
so let's talk Rocky.
I love
Because Rocky is the heart and soul of this thing.
Can we have a Rocky? I want a Rocky.
Yeah,
Like, I just want like a puppet Rocky that I can.
right. I want
Yeah.
my own animatronic Rocky practical puppet that I can play with and have fun with and
See, you do know if this was Disney that made this movie, there would be an animatronic Rocky you could buy. Or
I mean, it was
Disneyland.
Amazon that made it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Why doesn't Bezos have a Rocky that he's shipping, airdropping to people right now? Bezos, Alexa, order me a Rocky, a pet Rocky, please.
No, cancel. Alexa, cancel.
All right, let's try it, guys.
Welcome to Capcom Podcast. We are in fact unhinged and apparently not drunk.
We are having fun.
I know.
We're keeping it light. We're having fun. There's a lot
like this
to
movie.
like.
It's
And
a good movie.
And for me,
it's a fun movie.
Rocky I like because I'm a sucker for friggin' sentient rocks, man. I don't know what it is. Korg from Thor.
And yet you weren't down with the rocks from Everything Ever All at Once.
I
Well,
have
that's
yet to
kind
see
of like they're like in and out.
They're sentient rocks.
Yeah, but for how long?
That's their whole existence. It's that version of reality.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, Rocky kicks those guys.
I don't disagree. But if you say you like all sentient rocks,
How do you think, this is super technical and scientific.
Let's talk.
How do you think he came up with the script or the technology to have Rocky speak?
it's just a voice. It's basically voice recognition, and then using voice recognition to create a database of words,
And then when you talk, it just spits out the word from the
Yeah.
computer.
and then it's just voice to text. It's just a
They must
translation
have.
of voice to
I
text.
think they strapped something on him, like talk to text essentially.
Yeah.
So
So they didn't strap anything on him. It
Well,
was
that's what
just
I'm
like the laptop was taking the sounds, and then
Yeah, but when he's rolling around in the ball, that's
Yeah.
stuff that they
amaze.
amaze. Listen,
Question.
again, statement. I would go to war for Rocky.
You do love
Sorry,
his character. He's
it
a
was
very lovable
actually.
character.
If you were
He's a
right,
very
it'd be I would
lovable
go to war for Rocky's statement, because he says it at the end. Not at the beginning.
I will go to war for Rocky. Statement.
Statement. Thank you.
Now my second question.
I
for you
give this film 2 thumbs.
Down.
down.
Go watch the movie.
Would you
Yeah,
guys?
you should watch the movie.
Do you think Ryan Gosling's coming back to Earth? Do you think Grace is coming back to Earth?
I don't think he wants to. I don't think he has anything to live for. I mean, because he had no immediate family, as we know, because they shanghaied him and threw him in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, he loved being a teacher, right?
He did. That was
But
his
he
passion.
already now has found that on Eldorin.
That's what he did there.
Nailed it. And it's almost like he's so comfortable because
Now he understands language. So like,
they're like, yeah, the Eldorin scientists are ready to have the Hail Mary go back, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna take my time. And he's like, yeah, take a long time.
Take a look.
what's he going back to? A frozen Earth where he has to go lobby for power and
theoretically it's not frozen because they fixed it when he sent it back 4 years ago.
Yeah, but like the sun has
But it was not going to get
30 years.
colder.
It was going to get colder, but in 30 years it was going to be completely gone.
No, right. It'll eat it.
It'll eat it, but
in
it's going to
theory-
take a long time. So
why would you do that when you could just like live on this like weird
True.
little beach with these rock people who you have this attachment with? It's finally someone that you can understand, and a true test of friendship is you don't speak the same language, but you know you like each other.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, whatever you're giving off,
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
We're
I'm giving
vibing.
it right back.
Yeah.
And he found that with Rock.
Yeah.
So what's he gonna go to a bus?
No, I think he's gonna stay. I would
Absolutely.
stay if I were him. That's a great gig. You get to live on a beach and then teach science to rocks.
But the water's
that's
not
cool.
cold or it's not warm.
No, but
they'll figure it out.
They're
The
figuring
elderly
out the
scientists will figure
temperature.
it out.
No, not Adrian will figure it out.
Oh, Adrian.
Adrian's the one that's
she's
in charge. Of it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
smart.
Adrian will figure it out. Like I get it.
She is smart.
You gotta yeah. I still haven't heard any negative points except for the fact that you feel there's so many
Pacing.
endings.
Pacing?
Pacing, which ties into the ending. That was my
And I
neg-
felt like it was just a Disney Interstellar.
right because
It was
of
just
the
a Disney because the three endings. You're absolutely right. Because the three endings
Right.
made it feel like a Disney Interstellar.
right.
And
If they had done the dark
cinematography-
ending that I wanted, it would have been great.
Well, they didn't need to do the dark ending.
Wow.
I think they could have ended off in the second ending.
Second ending would have
The
been fine
second ending would have been fine. Everyone's
because
happy.
it's still happy but sad.
Yes.
Because you're never gonna see your best
Yes.
friend in the whole world ever
Yes.
again,
And that's okay.
and you're not gonna know if he made it or not. And we're just like
that's
now
it.
you have to live with this like, oh, I'm on Earth and I saved Earth, but like, do I really want to be here? I want to be with that. That's more impactful.
Exactly. The second ending is my sweet spot.
I would have liked the first one. Second one would have been fine. The third one
I
is
also
where you
wish
get the
You're
buddy
in space. I wanted more cinematic shots.
cinematic. So you didn't like. There was a lot of close-ups.
There was not a close up, but like, it was just like there wasn't anything crazy.
There
It was
wasn't
just-
that much
it was
in
just-
space itself. Most of it was
No.
in this.
on the
you
ship,
could have
which is
done
nice
some
because they have
cool
to
stuff
practice.
on the ship.
It's not like a green screen.
It's
you know?
not.
These
The
are
effects
actual.
was
But they,
great.
but they
things that
also
they're touching.
use. They didn't use. I don't believe they used green screens at all, even for the outfit.
Zero
they
green
used
screens.
virtual production.
Zero
which is
green
impressive and also very expensive.
I did love the Superman 2 reference when he was building the cage and he had the painted glass and he was like, oh my god, like a villain in Superman flying through space. That one got me good. Because Superman 2, that's just, oh man.
Gotta love it.
You gotta love it. And that one, that's the thing about this movie. I didn't want to laugh at the jokes, but I did.
Why
Really?
didn't you want to laugh?
I didn't want to. But guess what? They fucking got me.
You didn't want to because.
Because it's a little too happy-go-lucky Disney movie. But
I mean, it is.
the jokes landed for me.
The jokes are funny.
The jokes
The
landed
comedy
for
is
me.
fine, but also like director Spider-Man. Spider-Man's got great jokes. You can't complain.
It was just, they're like corny, but somehow they all
works.
landed. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. I can't take it from him.
And it's just Rocky's whole personality just oozes like comedy
He
and
carried.
like
Yeah,
joyness,
yeah,
right? Like,
he carried. And Gosling did a great job because having to act with a puppet,
It's tough.
it's can't be easy.
right.
Because, there's a little tete-a-tete, a little...
Yeah.
You're working with a puppet now. Kudos to them because the thing is fantastic looking.
It looks great.
And I'm sure it looked just as great in person.
Yeah.
I wonder how they designed
But-
it. I want a documentary on just a puppet.
I would watch that.
I
would do a pod on that.
You do like
Who
a
did-
documentary
If
of
we ever...
the puppet.
Next documentary should be on practical effects. We should do the one that they did for Pinocchio for Guillermo del Toro. Have you ever seen that one?
freaked me
I've
out.
not seen that.
Oh, it's
That
great.
puppet freak. It's
Dude,
impressive, but
Dude,
it
they're
freaked me out.
huge.
They're
And then there's some that
huge.
are super small.
Yeah.
There's like big Jiminy Cricket. All right, anyway, I digress.
I need to see. I'm not looking up who made this.
Who made what?
Who made
puppet?
Rocky?
Oh,
There had to be some
I saw it
serious
today.
engineering. It had to be some
It was one. It
serious-
was like one main guy who controlled them. I saw his name today.
James Ortiz.
James Ortiz is correct.
Oh, he did like the Into the Woods puppets for the last Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. That's not ringing a bell for me.
It's not ringing a bell for me.
It's a Broadway show. The last Broadway production of Into the Woods. They had a whole cow and everything. Like,
no, I read that this morning. He is one guy basically kind of controlling the puppet. Because you can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. You obviously need people to build it and engineer things like that. But like at the end of the day, someone's got to be behind the helm, right?
Oh no, that was the puppeteer. James Belushi was the puppeteer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The person behind the helm.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, how many engineers built it? Like, was it robotic? Was it
No, it was something like the Muppets where they have like
no, it's a fucking puppet.
No, they're not string. They use sticks.
it's a puppet. Yeah.
I consider that string. String sticks.
No, because string to detonate says that it's coming from the top. The controls.
I got no strings to hold me down. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought that was
something
the
else.
same song. I thought it was the same song. I thought you had the Pinocchio song as your ringtone. That would have been crazy.
It wasn't even a ringtone. It was just.
I've got no strings to hold me down.
But yeah, no, randomly just.
Alexa, play Pinocchio.
No, Alexa, stop. We can't do that for copyright reasons.
Oh, Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
That is true. We can add you for copyright.
God, these guys keep me honest.
Oh man,
we're having a good time.
We are having a good time.
We're having a good time. It was a good pod. Good pod. Because really, I think we all are saying similar things. Cam's a little higher on it.
I love this movie.
Why are you high on it?
Because I had a good time.
I
sat there and was smiling and was crying, and I loved the acting, and I thought the camera work fit. Like, here's the thing, right? With camera work, I can't just have camera work be impressive for the sake of it being impressive.
Okay.
I needed to.
I like it to be
but here's the thing.
Tracking shots.
Camera work needs to fit the story, right? If the camera work is great, I've had this issue with like other films like Train Dreams. Even though Train Dreams, the camera work wasn't even that amazing on Train Dreams. In my opinion.
You could still have impressive camera work that fits the story.
I agree, but I just felt the shots fit the story. It's
the
like
shots did fit the story.
Right, because it's Gosling.
It's Gosling, and it's Disney. Because
Like,
Disney,
it's
Amazon. It's Amazon. It's Amazon, but it's a Disney.
It's like everything comes together in a package, and it's like, is this film greater than some of its parts? And I feel it is.
It did end up getting there for me.
I feel that this film ends up being greater than the sum of each of its parts, and that's what a film needs to be. It needs to be not that something stands out. A great film, a truly great film, needs to be a film where every single piece comes together and makes something that's greater than itself.
I agree with that. However, I'm not saying cinematography needs to stand out. I'm just saying I feel like if it was a little bit better, a little more artistry, or had a little artistry to it, I think it would have enhanced the film experience and the watch experience that much more. I think that's what amazing cinematography is. It's not supposed to be like, oh, that was a great shot, because I'm the only one going to see that because I'm in the cinematic. Okay, like that's my.
It also helps with the pacing.
Helps with the pacing. It helps
with the pacing.
You into the
Instead of just looking at a close-up shot, you're following someone, so your mind is wandering and you're not stagnant. You're bringing up a couple good points, Cam.
Sure, not bad.
You know, and like yes, it did work for the flow and for the pacing. I didn't hate it. Right. Like there's nothing that I was like, oh, that's out of place or out of whack. I just thought like they could have like. I feel like they played safe.
Sure, I agree
with
that.
Safe, and they could have went above and beyond and tried a little bit more.
The thing about playing it safe is they're doing pretty well. They're doing it pretty well.
Well, the box office first of all, be out yet, right? Or are they?
88 mil.
And like I will take my dad weekend. To see this movie.
They spent $200 on it,
but
they actually spent $245 on it. But
it's about as many.
Got 45, but we got 45 million in tax incentives. So. Budget's 200.
Minus marketing.
No, they're gonna make 2.5.
No, is that with marketing withstanding or not including marketing?
They're gonna have to make 450 to 5.
Yeah, I'm saying make $500 million.
It will get to 450 to 5.
I think it's gonna make $500 million. Yeah.
But that's gonna get them
wild numbers.
That's gonna get them to the black.
Let's break even. Yeah.
Amazon. It's Amazon's biggest debut
but Amazon
ever.
Can also take a hit.
It's the biggest debut for a non-IP ever. It's
which was broken from last year's Sinners. Because Sinners was the last film to have the greatest opening weekend. For
Right.
film.
This is gonna blow that out.
I agree.
But they also spent way more money than
But I would also say that the only difference being that Sinners is a rated R flick, I believe.
This is what
This
PG.
is
Absolutely.
PG-13. So I think that
Absolutely.
also does change the mathematics of it as well.
Yeah.
Which is...
See, Bezos ain't dumb.
Bezos ain't dumb.
Bezos
I'll admit
ain't
that.
dumb.
Bezos ain't dumb.
Bezos
He's a
ain't
smart
dumb.
man. He's a smart
So
man.
he was like, "We're gonna let the kids watch it, so I can make money. It's still gonna be a good movie. It's just not gonna have the grit that Anthony wants." And
specifically Anthony.
well, and Anthony.
Specifically Anthony.
It's just nice to have
It's
someone
just
agree with
nice.
me.
I think it's a great movie. I enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna take my dad to watch it because he loves this. Like,
Sure.
This would be right up his alley.
Sure.
My dad loves science fiction. He loves
Question
this
for
type
you.
of stuff. Yeah.
What theater would you take him to?
I would probably take him to Dolby.
Boom.
Or
it.
Lasers.
I love it. I would just go. To
I wouldn't take him to IMAX because I know him. He's gonna be uncomfortable in most seats.
I would go to IMAX. I would if I saw it again. Since
I would maybe see it again in IMAX.
If I could see it in the 70.
Yeah, I would go see it in 70
I'd do that.
IMAX.
But if I was going to see it again, which I'm not until I watch it on this bad boy.
You gotta hear the click of the projector in that room.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
It is
No,
so
trust me.
beautiful.
We have to go.
The only issue is he might
Fellas.
fall asleep all night.
That's all right.
Like Justin did?
Yeah, Justin fell asleep during the movie. See, that's what I'm saying. If there's a little bit more cinematography, Justin might not fall asleep.
In
the movie.
Justin's correct.
Justin was very tired.
In
And he
Justin's
was very
defense,
tired.
we didn't leave the theater till like 1:00.
Yeah.
Because
It's a late night.
we caught
And
a
Justin got up at
we caught a
6.
9:30, which is essentially we caught a 9:45, which is essentially a 10:15.
Yeah, Justin got up at 6 a.m.
Listen,
So.
I haven't slept in like 4 weeks, so.
Jeez.
man.
I thought my sleep schedule was bad.
No. Try having a kid.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, he had no kids. He had no family. So what's holding him to earth, you know?
All right, hear me out. Do you
Yep.
think there was...
Let's talk.
Okay, this might be my imagination. Maybe I didn't. Do you think there was some sort of like hinder of like love between him
I love the extended
and
arm
the?
of Anthony.
Yeah, I'm split in half right now.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
gotta move the camera, but that's
Cam
fine.
did say he had 3.
He did. He's right. He did say he had 3. Do you think there's some sort of
I'll bring
like
3 next time.
a
Okay.
little bit of chemistry between him and the chief? What was her name?
Oh, you're asking.
I forget her name. I know her. The actress.
Non-book reader.
You mean like Sandra Hulu's character, right?
Yes. So I feel like near the end. Oh. I thought you were trying to move over.
Nope, just wanted to make you split. Just wanted to split them. Just wanted to make you feel uncomfortable. That's all. Jazz hands. Oh, jazz hands. Topical.
But like,
Did you see
Rocky
the
does jazz
Did you
hands.
see the
Rocky does
recreation of the La La Land poster?
Yeah,
Rocky?
I wanted to use that so bad as my poster
For this
for
movie?
this, and I haven't. And now that you said it, I'm just gonna do it. I didn't want to do it. Chazelle's got a new movie coming out next year.
Does he?
Next year.
That's cool. He hasn't come out with something in like years.
Next year. I know.
We made Babylon last. That was a bomb.
liked Babylon.
I never saw it. I know.
You've never seen This is Damien Chazelle.
I know. And
It's
I love Damien Giselle.
A top 5 director
I agree.
going.
And I love him. And I love La La Land. It was my favorite movie of that year. And I love Whiplash. We even did Whiplash in the pod. That was
Brother,
my recommendation. Shut up. You can't complain.
I don't like musicals. And I like freaking La La Land. Because Damien Chazelle's that dude. Talk about a good ending. That guy knows how to end a fucking movie.
That's true.
That
I
guy knows.
cried.
That guy knows how to end a movie. That guy knows how to end a... Although Babylon... Wait, you haven't seen...
I haven't.
All right. Should we do...
we can do Babylon.
Should we
We
do...
talk.
Should
We'll
we-
talk.
We'll
We'll
talk.
talk.
I'm a-
this.
He's gonna change his movie
I'm
list.
changing my movie, Bill. Popping
I
it in
do
there.
need to look at my movie list because I did lose my movie list.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You
We'll
only
do
need
that in a
4.
moment.
You only need 4. We'll riff it, and we're here. We'll riff it. I know one of mine. And I know the one I'm dropping, too. I have my 4. I'm so excited. Guys, this is fantastic.
This is a really
We
good
got to do this
episode.
more often.
Yeah, we
Cam,
do.
when are you moving back from Germany?
Because
Because if you guys want
counter. When are you coming here to visit in Germany?
Ooh. It is fun. It's a fun time. I may say.
the way-
Cam does a really great way of hosting. I felt like I
am
was
the
my
host. The ghost host with the most.
Please don't ever do that again.
I hope that you at least got the reference that I was making.
The ghost host with the most is from the Muppets. No.
The ghost host is from My Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's.
And I just said with the
Muppets.
most because I thought it rhymed and I thought it was fun.
It's. We're on. I missed it. I got it, but I missed it.
And you're a Disney guy.
I know. Well, I meant to say Haunted Mansion, and I said I've been on that ride like 15 times.
I love being split. Segue
Stop
to
it.
Monday.
No.
Yeah, the split.
Anyway,
We should have all just snugged.
we should have all just snugged, but
Yeah.
here we are for next time.
Wait, but back to the question. Do
All
you
right.
guys think there was chemistry between Ryan Gosling's character
And the puppet.
and not the puppet?
Yes.
Not the puppet.
Yes.
There's no chemistry between him
Yes.
and the puppet at all.
Yes, I think there's unrequited love for Dr.
I think
Grace.
there's best friend love.
No, I think that Dr. Grace in the end falls in love with Rocky and.
But you're saying
gosh.
with
Yes.
with
Yes.
the sciences.
I thought there was.
There
I thought
obviously
there's-
was.
Right? So like he had that to come back
But
to.
she's just East German, so you know that's how that works.
What?
How come she is how she is.
Mm-hmm. This stoicism.
She even makes that joke in the movie, which I find is so funny.
Stoicism. She's like a. Yeah, and then they humanize her with the.
Karaoke.
The karaoke, yeah.
I was trying to think of the song she sang. It was absurd.
It was great. I thought it was a great movie.
Formally trained, mind you.
She is formally trained, yeah.
She's good. I would like to see her in more stuff.
Well, hopefully.
She's coming around.
I think she's starting. I think it's you know.
She does a good job of being so almost callous and serious, but then like has this other side that you know is there under it all. Obviously you don't see Anatomy of a Fall because she's just.
I didn't like that movie.
No,
Really?
I was not a fan.
I thought you would have liked that.
I thought so too. It didn't hit me.
I liked it.
It was fine, but it wasn't my favorite movie that year.
Oh, whoa. Didn't
And I was like,
All Quiet on the Western Front come out that
that was a
year?
great movie.
That was
I
way better.
Fell asleep
That was the best.
halfway through that movie. In
All
my
Quiet?
defense,
No, not All Quiet on the Western Front.
I did, but it's because I worked. Wait. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Was it midnight?
I
Do
worked.
you have a heart?
I worked a 16-hour day. Got home from a very long work trip, and watched it at 10 o'clock
Okay.
at night. And
this
then
is
was
us
like,
talking about
I'm
Project Terminator, as
exhausted.
you can hear.
And then
Um,
knocked it out.
the-
That is not the time to watch. First of all,
It was not the time. I agree.
in my opinion,
I agree.
it should have been the first time ever that the same movie won Best Picture twice. I don't think there was a better movie that year. It was so.
I forgot what other films came out that year.
That was what, 2024 or 2023?
23.
23.
Oh, Triangle of Sadness.
Didn't like that either.
Triangle of Sadness was the second best movie that year. The
No.
third act of Triangle of Sadness was the best thing that I saw all year. The first act I hated because it's like the modeling and the weird but they like throw you off, with like the
That's on Trier.
and
right?
then it's yeah I like him. He's weird. I like it.
But is that Lars or is that what's his face who did Sentimental Value?
No, it's not him.
Alright. They're
Um,
cousins.
Are they?
Oh,
Yeah, they're like second cousins or something like that. They
that's
actually are family members.
fun.
Yeah, they have the same last name.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. No. Oh. That was gonna be funny.
They're Norwegians, by the way.
Yeah.
Von Trier. The Von Trier family is Norwegian.
What won that year? What beat it?
He's
It's not good. It's not better than Triangle of Sadness. It was friggin' Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh yeah,
That was 2022.
That was not the same year, I think.
All right, pull it up, Cam. We got
Everyone All at Once was 2023 Oscar winner. 2020.
2023. 2023 is probably when.
No, 'cause I wasn't working at the job I was when it came out.
I think you
Oppenheimer
were.
won 2024.
No, it didn't. It wasn't in the Oppenheimer race.
Yeah, what?
No, it wasn't.
No, because it won technicals that it
No, it wasn't. It lost to Everything
Oh, it
Everywhere
did come out in
All at Once.
2022. He's
Lost to
right.
Everything Everywhere
It
All at Once.
lost to
I'm right.
Everything
And it's a
Everywhere All at Once.
better
He's right. He's
movie.
right.
No, I don't agree.
He's right.
I would say that Triangle of Sadness, you could maybe not. All Quiet on the Western Front.
That was the same
I
as the
think was.
Fablemans, the Banshees of Inisherin.
Banshees is alright. Fablemans is alright. I didn't because I'm a Spielberg guy. Because I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for John. I'm a sucker for John Williams. But I don't think John Williams did that movie, Fablemans. The score really wasn't about the score. It was about
I still cried during the Fablemans.
Yeah. Fablemans is good.
what when he found out the mom and the.
I mean, the movie. I mean, the little anecdote of that. I was at the Berlinale Palast when Steven Spielberg got his honorary Golden Bear, and immediately afterwards showed that movie. And mind you, that movie started at 11 o'clock at night.
Keep going.
And so, literally, the whole time, I'm sitting there in like the very top of this theater, crying, "That's me! That's me!" Watching this kid make movies with like his friends.
Yeah. I could. That's canon.
So
for you.
that was
that's very canon for you. That's canon.
That's
Show.
me! That's me!
That's me. I could picture that too. See, now I wish I was sitting there next to you, watching it, so I could picture the. That's me.
That was fun.
What's going on?
I didn't
just
get home
left
till 3
that
a.m. That was fun.
She wasn't being annoying. She's a good girl.
Anyway, you just missed my anecdote of Fablemans of how I cried because I was in a theater with Steven Spielberg.
But it's like a perfect movie for you. It's about
100%.
it's about a young director trying to make his own way.
Yeah.
And like that's come on.
The ending also made me laugh. That was also really funny. That was the Skyline, where David Fincher is in the Skyline.
David Fincher. How did they get him to do
They're
that?
friends. They're all friends.
How did they get him to do
They're all
that?
friends.
But he seems like a guy who's like, was a guy who, or no, who was the Lynch? David Lynch was the director who he got advice from at the end of the movie. Yeah. And it's jump scare. David Lynch jump scare. And he talks about the paintings. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. That's a me thing.
I think that's a very much like an Oscar level of like this movie's about someone making movies.
Well, it's a movie about someone making movies, and it feels like almost every other year there's a Best Picture nod for a movie about making movies.
Yeah,
like
that's just gonna
The
happen.
Artist.
Yeah.
You know,
It doesn't usually win except for The Artist, but
which did you like that?
it's fine.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not disagreeing with you. That was a
It wasn't
weird
terrible.
I like
fine.
movies about making movies. It's just it feels
You know-
like they
It was trite,
The Studio is a show about making movies.
and that's funny.
and he is in Fablemans and The Studio. Seth.
They make fun of
Seth Rogen's in. He's the one who cheats on.
Oh, true.
Yeah. He's in both of those. That's
The
fun.
Studio, they make fun of people making movies.
I mean, that's a great.
And
show.
he's in a movie about making movies.
movies.
So he's making fun of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dog.
What are we talking?
That's Seth Rogen, though.
Gang. I think we've gone off the rails.
I had
too
so
much.
much fun. I could just keep riffing, to tell you the truth.
You know what
We're
time
gonna
it
be
is,
ripping
guys?
later.
Is it time?
Is it time?
I kind of prepped this. Give me a second. It is time to rate that movie.
Woo!
Do you want me
Alright.
to start? Because then I'm going to rage bait you all.
Do it.
Go.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I love this.
So
You said 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
he said
Do you know how
9.
many other movies you've said a 9 out of 10 for?
Very little.
That still are like 10 times better than this movie.
A bunch.
I can't give this an 8 out of 10. It's too good.
So I'd love.
If you didn't cry, would it still be a 9 out of 10?
Doesn't matter. Because the story is so good that it made me cry.
If you like it, you like it.
The acting
Alright.
is so great that
If you like it, you
it
like
moved
it.
me.
There's
The
a
acting
lot.
is so
great, so
There's a
great,
lot
that
to
moved me.
love. I think if they had trimmed it just a touch, it would have been a little bit more impactful.
They just need the second ending.
He likes the second ending.
The second ending I like a lot.
I like the actual the true ending. I
The
think it's
ending's
so cute.
But
It's so much fun. And then you have the other little rocks there, being
It's
all happy
cute.
about the lesson.
No,
it's like,
trust
come
me,
on,
The
I love
ending
it.
is
I got it.
Disney-fied. It's Disney-fied.
So doesn't mean it's bad.
I'm not saying that it doesn't mean it's bad.
But it's
It just
taking-
stretches.
But it takes off.
stretches
But
so
the
long.
fact that it's Disney-fied means that it's losing points for you.
Okay, let me correct that. The fact that it's hard does not mean it's losing points because I do love Disney and I do think Disney endings are great. But when I think of this movie, I don't think of it as that happy-go-looking movie. You know what I mean?
Well, because
Like,
everything
the
kept going
beginning,
wrong the whole time.
It kept going wrong and it kept going like
But I
it was
think
build
the
up,
other-
the
the other
build up, the build
core
up, the build up, the
issue
build
that I
up.
have with this-
Build up to then like satisfying ending to then another satisfying ending to then like okay, we get it.
Nailed it.
See, but I think the big issue is that you guys feel the first ending is an ending, and I feel it as the
I
climax.
don't
No,
feel
but
like the first ending. I don't feel the
he's,
first ending.
He's still on the second ending.
I think the second ending was a good ending.
And I concede that point. Like, they didn't have to end it there. That could have been the climax, sure. For
Well,
me,
but it's-
that would have
but
been the
it's
most
the classic-
impactful ending
but here's
because
the
it's
thing.
like, you walk out of that place and you're like,
Damn.
he just got back to Earth. There's a dead rock on the ship. Earth saved.
But I mean,
Everything else
that
is
is
chalk.
that moment is the definition of the all is lost beat in the hero's journey.
Yeah,
But
but
the
everything
build-up
doesn't
was
have
kinda
to be a
towards that.
hero's journey. Let's try to break away from these.
You can have a great hero's journey story. Not all films.
Well, guess
have
what
that
this
moment.
hero's story is getting rated?
Not all-
2 thumbs down. Which in Rocky terms...
2 thumbs up.
No, and I'm not going to give it a real rating because Justin's not here and he wouldn't give it a real rating.
That's true.
And
So you're doing it in their honor?
I'm doing this one for Justy. Justy, that one's for you, bud. This film gets 2 thumbs down from me.
See, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Like I said, I'm probably
I
my
can't
dad to
disagree
the
with
theater to
that.
watch it. So he's going to enjoy it. It's going to be a nice little
That's
moment
fair.
for the two of us. But I feel like there's going to be better films that come out in 2026 I'm more excited for that are going to have a better impact.
I think here's the thing.
Like 9 out of 10, that's a big review. That's,
Sure.
That's
tough to top.
big. That's tough to top.
Here's the thing. My honest opinion is that this is going to be a great year for films.
Well,
And if anything gives me that hope, it is this film.
And so here's the thing.
You know
You've
what's been better
seen
than this?
a lot. You went to... how do I pronounce it?
Berlinale?
Berlinale.
Nah.
So you've
Nope,
seen...
even worse.
Berlinale. Ciprianini.
I love you giving me the most Italian thing.
So you've seen a lot of movies. Is this your favorite movie of the year so far? What's your? Because
No, but it's also my highest rated film of the year so far.
it is the highest.
It's
rated.
not.
So what's your highest rated film of the year?
It was this documentary called Bucks Harbor, which is about these lobster fishermen
Is that
In Maine.
airing in
Mania.
the U.S.?
It's a really good movie.
Alright.
So like, it's not my favorite movie of the year.
Is it? Where does it rank on your?
It's got to be up right now. Are we talking about movies that came out in the U.S. this year, or films that I've watched this year?
Films that are eligible for a 2027 Oscar.
I think this is on the top 5 list of that. Currently.
Really?
It's currently on my top 5 as well. I've seen 14 films eligible for a 2027
I feel like there's a lot
Oscar.
of good movies coming up. I don't want to put on my top 5 list until I've seen everything.
Oh, no.
No, but it's top 5
No,
of right
it's-
now.
It's sitting...
This is the first film I've seen now, so I can't compare it to anything else.
Right.
Because I've missed so many other things due to my hectic life.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you were on a plane.
Is
the other.
this-
You
is
chimed
this
in
film
from a
better
plane
than
the
Wuthering
other day.
Heights? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I must
think
be at the
that's fair.
Flyers game on.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are,
7,
buddy.
yeah. Let me know how. I'll talk to you when it gets closer.
Is this film better than Wuthering Heights? Yes.
Absolutely.
I still need to see Wuthering Heights. I'm going to see it
No,
on
no, you
Monday.
don't.
Yes,
you do,
I
in fact,
do.
not need
Because
to.
I need to see what the
No.
anti-charisma is for the movie.
For the what charisma?
The anti-charisma.
Oh, we got a stinker. Do you
Aw.
want
In
to
fact, it's not.
bring a stinker down?
In fact, it's not better. It is, in
We
fact,
picked
better
it
than
up.
Wuthering Heights.
Oh.
And you know what? That might be my meme of the year. Is
I'm
this
not
better than
saying
Wuthering
it's
Heights?
going to be Wuthering Heights, but I still need
That
to
might
see
be.
why
That might
everyone
surely be.
dislikes the movie. I want to pay money to see why
Now
everyone
here's a
dislikes
sad
the movie.
fact. It's Emery Farrell. Oh, what's the director's name? Is it Emily Farrell? No, that's the author's name
Of what?
of Wuthering Heights.
That's the lady who did
Saltburn.
Saltburn.
Yes, sir. If this film gets nominated for any Oscar, I'll be very sad. Wuthering Heights.
Oh no.
Aww.
Was he did it?
Bobo.
She's got your hair, Jack.
Hi, Stinky.
Hi.
Say hi to the camera. Hi. Bobo, what did you think about Project Hail Mary? Remember when Daddy came home and ranted into your ear about something you don't... Oh, boy. Goodness gracious. Oh, she's perfect.
Here you go, honey.
Let's hook her up with a baba.
She's hungry. Why would you say?
So, on that note, gang,
That being said, guys,
Yeah.
should we,
We can wrap this up.
Gang.
Start up again.
thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
This has been in-person, off-the-rails episode of the Capcom Podcast.
absolutely loved it. Would do it again. My wife, maybe not.
Hi.
She has to deal with me every day, unfortunately for her. But she's a saint.
That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Cameron,
I'm Anthony.
Mr. Spank.
and we'll see you next week. Bye!
Just saying.